What's up, YouTube? It's Music Ninja Matt here. It's really cold at the moment. It's been snowing lots and it's been a nightmare, but I think we're on the back end of it. Anyway, just wanted to talk today about two comic books, technically three comic books, but they're under two banners, two very different banners. There will be spoilers for all the titles that I'm talking about. First up, Kick-Ass is back, and so's Hit Girl, which is why I said they're two different titles, but same universe. It's now, Image is bringing these out. I had no idea this was happening. I just looked and was like, Kick-Ass #1? There already was a Kick-Ass. I found out that obviously it's new titles, which is awesome. It's really exciting. We've got Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. working on this, and then he's joined by Ricardo Lopez Ortiz on this one. But what's interesting about this, I know Kick-Ass, this first arc is 6 issues, the first arc of Hit Girl is 4 issues, and I thought like, okay, that'll be it then, but it's not. It's an ongoing monthly series. But Mark Millar has said he's going to be passing it over to different creative teams for each arc. So like Kevin Smith's going to come in and do an arc on Hit Girl, which I'm really excited for. And he said like it's his universe, he'll oversee it, but we're going to see different creative teams throughout. So with Kick-Ass, we meet Patience. She's got a war background, and we see her returning from war, and she's just going to be sort of this family woman, and her husband's ran off. Everything just kind of goes to shit for her. And the thing is, all of her war friends are saying how much she's going to miss it, how she likes the adrenaline and whatnot. And she becomes the new Kick-Ass. Dave's retired now, and the issue just introduces us to her, what she's like, her personality, the fact that, yeah, she has got this family life and she needs a way of making money. There's stuff she wants to do, but she can't do it if she's having to work non-stop jobs. It's her trying to balance her family life and everything else out. But it's the same art we know and love from John Romita Jr. Some awesome action in it. And it's just, obviously, she just goes to just fuck up these drug lords. Hit Girl, they have said, so everyone was like, oh, is Hit Girl going to train the new Kick-Ass? No, Hit Girl is on her own now, but she misses having a partner. And she's been trying to find a new Kick-Ass. We see her with a guy, and he's like, bro, I don't want to be Kick-Ass. Like, leave me alone. I'm going to die if I fight drug lords. And she ends up actually grabbing this criminal called Mano, and he's a big time serial killer, and she's just like, look, you've got some skills, if you help me out then perfect, you'll have freedom, but don't try and screw me over because, you know, there's kill switches on him and whatnot. And she's trying to help this woman out in Colombia. And this is another thing they've said about this series. Issues 1 to 4 are going to be in Colombia, and the next arc will be in a different country. It's Hit Girl kind of going worldwide, branching out. It's crazy, and it's really over-the-top violent. It's, again, what we know and love about this character. I absolutely adored it, and the setup of it is just like, yeah, we're going to meet who she's going to be working with. Now we're talking about the third title, Infinity Countdown. Some stuff is really quite advertised, like way in advance, especially Marvel, but this was one of those, oh, we're doing an Infinity thing, probably because the movie's coming out, and people have been wondering, is it countdown as in this event will lead into another event, or what? But from what I've heard, Marvel's relaunching again. They're doing something called Fresh Start, and there's going to be more new #1s and stuff, and it's just ridiculous. We got this Infinity Countdown out of Morlock. Infinity Countdown, it said, like, spilled out of the pages of Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't been reading that, but when I looked, people were like, you don't necessarily have to read it to read this event. Like, it's just a bit of setup. But in this, it's Adam Warlock is back and he's talking to Kang. Kang's just like, look, the Infinity Stones are a thing again. Someone, we do not know who, is going to fuck shit up. And, like, you need to help stop it. And then Kang sends him back to, like, really young Kang. And they're like, yeah, we need you to wake up in, like, 2018. So they put him in, like, a tomb just to kill some time. It's weird. I was a bit like, I don't really understand what the fuck is going on. This is written by Jerry Dugan, with art by Michael Allred. And one thing this did do was it gave us our classic fucking checklist that we get for all these events. And you've got main Infinity Countdown, but then Captain Marvel, Daredevil and Black Widow are all getting a issue. Champions are getting 2 issues, and Darkhawk is getting 4. And I was just like, are these throwaway tie-ins? Are these going to be important? I'm not too sure. Then we had Infinity Countdown Prime, and this issue was just, where are the stones? It did quite a lot, and I really liked this for a lot of reasons. For one, the stones now are they're the movie colours, so they fit in with the MCU, but it also shows you, what do the stones do? They're not as OP as you'd think. They've been given the rules, and they've been saying, like, mastering the reality stone helps you work the soul stone, and the soul stone, master that, it helps you work the mind stone. They all connect in some way. It's really helpful that they've kind of put a lid on it and given them rules. So, like, with the reality stone, which should be, oh, you can control reality, it just lets you have access to the multiverse. That's what the reality stone does. And I'm like, okay, that's better than I control all of reality. But we just go through seeing who has what stones. And then in the back, it literally gives you the history of the stones through the Infinity events, which I think is really, really quite cool. It shows you the stone's original colours and powers as well. It's written down, so where each stone is. Wolverine's back, and he has the Space Stone. The Power Stone, the Guardians are currently trying to sort of defend it against the Chitauri and whatnot, but for some reason the Power Stone is massive. It's odd. Captain Marvel has the Reality Stone. Turk has the Mind Stone, which I thought was quite cool that he as a character would have a stone. The Super Skrull's back, and he has the Time Stone. And Hank Pym Ultron has the Soul Stone. So we know where all the stones are. The Infinity Countdown issue 1 proper is actually coming out on Wednesday this week, so that'll be interesting to see where it all goes. But yeah, I've just been reading quite a lot. I've just finished actually reading Kevin Smith's entire Green Arrow run, because you can't see, but down here is just stacks and stacks of graphic novels that I've had for like 3-4 years now, that I have slowly been making my way through, and I've just picked up the pace on that, trying to actually read all of them. Also, I've been watching The Runaways. Runaways is so good. I watched Inhumans, and it's fucking unwatchable. I actually did quite like some of the characters, and by some I mean like Black Bolt and Maximus. And then I started watching Runaways, and was like, holy shit, this is actually really good, and it makes me really want to read the comic, because you can get the original run of issues 1 to 18 in like 1 volume, and it's only like £20, which really isn't that bad. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. And then also go into the description and look at those social media links, and I will see you all in the next one.